Because I pressed the mute button, that's why. Because I pressed the mute button, that's why. Because I pressed the mute button, that's why. Because I pressed the... Let's not hear that twice. I muted my own... It's good start to the stream. Let's go, boys. I think I need to put the filter on, though. Hang on. Yes. I should have done that before. Filter, no suppression. Okay. Let's test it now. Let me hear. Let me hear. Let me hear. Bit too much. Should be fine now. Should be fine now. Should be fine now. I don't know why the clicking is so incredibly loud in comparison to me. That it shouldn't be. But anyway, let's start this. I can close this window right now. Oh, I forgot to change the stream title. Yay, let me do that real quick. Okay, cool. Right then, let's get going. Now what I need is to do the Arkham quest and put the music back on. Actually, maybe I should wait a little bit, see if anybody joins and then go for it. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's go for the event. Is that here? No, where are you? Ah, here. My Yela needs a little bit more talents to level up. No, that's wrong order. Whatever. Bye. There we go. Let's use the original resin. Wonder if that's like some sort of whatever. Is that enough to get her to level up again? I think I don't have the other material for it. Of course, the first day I tried to stream and make this a real thing, I have a bad cough. It's just... sometimes stuff just writes themselves, you know? You don't need anything else. Get this out of here, this bothers me. I don't know how any streamer has this, where everything from this to all of this, everything is always red with the red question mark. The red thing there, and they don't bother getting rid of it. It bothers me to no end. Let's go. What do you need? Prosperity, okay. Guide to gold, diligent, prosperity, there we go. That's not enough. That is not enough. And I also need... the... There, I need these. No, I don't need these. I need these here. Good. Let's keep doing this a bit. See then where. See if people want to join or not. And after in a bit, I'm gonna do the quest.
Too slow. Quit following me.
I forgot to announce that I'm streaming on YouTube. Give me a second.
Well, hello to everyone.
Why do you pick that up?
Too slow. Behold.
Right, I have to unmute that. Good. Need to kill these guys, and somehow I didn't do this before.
The wind rises. Unnecessary.
We're here for those insignias for yellow.
Fallen fury.
I don't know which level she needs. I don't want to check right now, I'm lazy.
So it's close. I got you covered.
Dare to mess with me?
Okay.
Let's move. Behold.
Riveting Wanderer gameplay is just a charge attack. Nothing else, just charge attack.
Too slow.
I do hope that my setup is okay, that you guys can hear me and that maybe you can't hear my keyboard. Otherwise, if you can hear still the keyboard, just tell me. I will, I'll change the noise filter. What do I do? I don't know. That is not enough. Actually, it is enough. Never mind. There it is. I had that many, I just didn't see them, I guess. Okay. Didn't need to farm. But anyway, I think this is good enough. I think we should go get the Archon quest going. So let's explore. But if you're wondering, like I played a little bit before, I just like got rid of my resins and I got rid of the daily commission stuff. Just, you know, nobody wants to see somebody doing daily commissions and making furniture for their teapot.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person.
Yeah, she is.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Okay, how will this derail completely horribly?
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Ooh, it's actually pretty good. No? Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh?
Lucky you.
Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
I wanna bet Paimon's gonna be upset being called a fairy.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Paimon, that's a lie.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourillet in person.
Okay.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Oh, you're getting better at this whole thing.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Like, she started to realize nothing ever good comes out of being called to a
We haven't
place.
left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Wait, what do you mean you haven't left the rooms for a few days? What the what? How slow are you, Paimon? No, I need to track the quest. Ignore the story quests, please. Totally don't have like 10 story quests just lined up. Yep, Bad habit. Wait, did I move this? I moved on accident. God damn it. There we go. My bad. Pop, 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 pop.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
It's called having a dramatic aura, Paimon.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Hey Targon, how you doing?
The situation is this.
You doing good? Sweet. Just doing the Archon quest right now.
It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
The Knave wants a diplomatic meeting. Is that because child? Probably.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Oh, Lies of P. How is actually Lies of P? I've heard it, a lot of people describe it as a Soulsborne, like a Dark Souls-esque game.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
I mean, yes, I guess that a while as well, Mavliad.
We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
Yes,
I believe we should
politically
adopt an
speaking.
evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
It's very Souls-esque? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Oh?
Agree to the meeting? Why do you want to agree?
You see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating.
I'm a bit quiet.
Right.
Okay. I can move that a bit. I can give that a little bit more gain here. Is that good? This new microphone I have has its own gain stand, so I can just increase it if I need to, which is really nice. Ah. Of course, the first day I tried to stream, I have a cough. But do tell me, like, if it's good enough or if I need me to boost it a little bit more.
It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Politics are a little bit more complicated than the friendship between friends, Farina.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
With the noise? What is it now? This is now my... Can you hear my PC now? Or I guess you can hear my clicks of my mouse, because my mouse is extremely loud for some reason. And yes, no, that they are... I would not consider them friends.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
It's a bad analogy, Farina. Get better.
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
There's not much in my room, thankfully, but I guess you can hear my chair the whole time, can't you? I have to stand still, perfectly still now, for many, many hours. I can do this. And
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
Farina, you're the Archon. Do you want to start acting like it?
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me.
That's not, Novelet, that's not difficult really. You are kind of a one-man army in many courts, in many reasons. Can't speak.
But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
You're a clown.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
You shouldn't let her go alone, Novelet. She's like a walking time bomb.
Though it could officially
Oh God,
be
they
considered
did.
a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
I do like her voice. That's a good voice.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Arlecchino, the knave. You know, this has nothing to do with, like, France. But in German, knave means Knecht, and it's actually still used nowadays. But it is an insult. So I'm interested to see if they use the same one for the German version of this game.
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
I think I know what this is.
To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
That is basically how I sit as well when I have to sit somewhere with people I don't like. Stiff. Just say the least possible thing.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Yeah, they didn't go to the stand because Farina accused one of them.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
Farina is getting played like a fiddle.
The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives.
Okay, I have to say something here real quick in this cutscene that I'm realizing. Look how far back they are. Look how far back they are. Why are they so far back? How are they gonna get to the tea? They're gonna, like, almost bend over to 90 degrees or something like that to get to the tea. Never mind the food and anything else. Get the chairs closer together. What's this?
That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
I wonder if they did it because of model clipping issues, but still, they could have done it better.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex Nouvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Yes. Well, Nouvillette did say he doesn't enjoy this, so, you know.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip.
One of the? What's your other goals?
As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The
What
rules
did happen?
for attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
Her words are laced with venom. I have been watching a lot of Mortal Kombat 1, or Mortal 1 Kombat, whatever you want to say. And Nitara is in the game, and she is voiced by Megan Fox. And Megan Fox cannot voice act to save her life. I would argue she cannot voice act in general, but that's a different story. And here, like, it shows. Like, now I really appreciate good voice acting.
Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
Oh, she's a fire. I didn't know she's fire. She's pyro. Just saw her vision.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Is the proposal that she needs to be with us?
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Wonder if the knave has blackmailed to Farina.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
Holy shit, Paimon, you're actually using your brain in there.
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
There's many ways. Like, trust me, I met many Archons. With Venti, just give him a glass of wine. There we go.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
It's very likely. We're talking about Harbingers here.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
He's a VIP prisoner. How do you manage to have him
Details are still
disappear?
unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
Also, Child doesn't have his vision right now, so he has only to rely on his delusion.
I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see this done.
Friends is a strong word.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
If it is an autonomous entity, how do they make their monies to keep running? Is this like a prison system in America where they basically slave away their prisoners?
Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before.
If it's privately owned, then we have another big issue with that. Like, prisons should not be privately owned.
The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles.
Do they have their own society there then?
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Don't know why we need to be in prison for it.
Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Child is not my friend.
No matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you.
Ugh.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
I mean, okay.
Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yes, Paimon. You're a little bit slow, aren't you?
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Oh, she's immediately gonna say yes.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Paimon, you cheeky little brat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Paimon, I still have 1,000,000 mori. Like, I still have 1,000,000 mori. We still have enough food. We don't need that much gold. Mordial. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Squall and fury.
Whee. I also, before that, I had 4 million Mora, but I lost all of it because I made it like, I leveled up all these characters here and their talents and everything, and that ate my Mora.
The wind rises.
To the point that I'm legitimately considering doing like the Blossoms of Wealth instead of the one for experience.
Oh, and one of those two? Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you! That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to... Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here.
Paimon, you broke the law the second you set foot on Fontaine for flying. Just a reminder.
But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
God, Charlotte.
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You should probably not speak out loud when you're trying to do that.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Honestly, my face right now. Perfect.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please.
No way! We would never! We're just going to... Oh no. Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
What is this here?
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
That worked?
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
I have been asking myself for quite a while, is there a rhyme or reason which visions people get? I don't think we know the answer yet, or maybe we did and Genshin did the usual thing. That was like, oh, look at me, I am Genshin Impact, I'm gonna hide lore in timed events. And then you're never gonna be able to see it again. I'm still miffed about it.
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress.
We might do that.
He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. If I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
On
Of
what?
course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
You're making a huge mistake, Charlotte.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Told you it's a mistake.
Paimon, so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret then.
I think we just bankrupted the journalist.
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
But when we're going to prison, just let it all out. It's gonna be weird. You know, Tag, I was thinking about like putting little like exclamation marks everywhere on all these stuff here, because that's all the streamers I see. They always have something, the red exclamation mark everywhere, and I was like, I don't feel like I'm really a streamer if I don't have that, you know? No. You know how sometimes when you have like the story quests and you have like stuff that you can pick up, they have like a red exclamation mark here? Or like when you get new stories, stuff like that, there's like a red exclamation marks. Normally streamers have it on everything here. Like on this here when they have mail, on for events, when the new events come, like they have it everywhere. And like for me personally, on a personal level, it triggers me. I cannot have that, right? But I was just thinking, maybe I put it everywhere just to mess with people, and then be like, I'm a proper streamer now.
Ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful, you may want to step back a bit.
Ooh. So you have to go down?
Which extension would you recommend me?
Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
God damn cough.
But do not worry, it is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. Paimon, we can breathe on the water.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very...
That's how you pronounce that?
...fellow.
I thought that somebody accidentally, like, smashed his forehead against the keyboard. That's how they came up with this name. Because it does not sound French. Can tell you that much.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Put the Seinfeld music in here and be like, the traveler gets into trouble with the Duke.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume?
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
I'm sorry, what did you call him? Monsieur? Monsieur. Okay, whatever. Just keep the... Fuck.
Hope we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
I got, like, stun locked. What? Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quest to become occupied. Progress cannot be made on occupied quest. That's okay. Archon quest goes always first. I thought we would have a cutscene with us going down, but no. Apparently, they just trust the people to not just run away.
Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
By the way, the camera movement's not
You
me.
seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
I like the clothing, but it gives me a certain vibe. Very specific vibe.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Wait, what do you mean receptionist? This is not a fucking hotel. Oh yes, here prisoner, welcome. Here's your chamber. Have a nice evening. What?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts.
Monsieur.
I was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Monsieur. Oh.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might help your professional reputation.
You're a dick.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
I know they say Traveler all the entire time, but now I legitimately think this is our canon name. This is just the canon name of the character you choose is just Traveler. I know it's actually Lumina in the Ether. No, it's Traveler. That's how we're gonna be written down here.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Really? That's what he got us on? That's funny though. That's really funny.
Wait, you mean the cake that...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter us.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede.
Okay, so there is a really old meme with the like two people sitting on a prison behind like in a prison cell. And the one guy says, "I'm here for murder. What you in for?" And I just imagine Lumina being there and being like, "I ate the cake of the Archon," and the other guy just running away from me. Like, what are these fucking charges,
Please
man?
stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Wait, she didn't turn. What? Did you see that? Paimon didn't turn. She just instantly swapped. What the heck?
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
You sound like I do. I like it. Relatable.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
That's about what I expected.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Don't have to be such an ass.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
So it is.
Seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons.
I'm still wondering.
Everyone starts from the
Okay,
same place.
whatever. Keep
And you have a
going.
chance
I'm
at
confused.
a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice.
That system's gonna be broken for the people that came here first. Like they hoarded that probably. Well, anyway.
And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know?
Again, I can breathe underwater. There's nothing oppressive about the sea for me.
Oh, I'm
At least
actually
in
an inmate
Fontaine.
like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
Wants
I've told
coupons.
you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
Yeah. Predictable.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
What are we giving it a try? Wait, didn't I get an achievement? Yeah, I did. Bing. Oh! Do I have enough? No, not yet. I'm waiting to have 10 wishes and then at the end of the stream I'm gonna get all the wishes going and that's gonna be just feel good, you know? Is it under here? Why can I not dive here? Whatever.
The wind rises.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
I'm pretty sure the Traveler could probably break out of here. She is very strong. But in any case. God, how long does this go down? Jesus.
Squall and Fury.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede?
Yes, indeed. Oh, I didn't see, by the way, that you followed me. Thank you, Tag. I should probably put the activity feed in on the other window so I can see it. Like a dumbass that I am. Anyway.
Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Garderex around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardemex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardemex come and wait in formation.
Wait! You know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine.
Busted.
I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
That wouldn't... I mean, yes.
My profuse apologies.
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance? Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future...
And that's why you're nice to people.
Please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
For that. Otherwise, or they fuck you over. I mean, both is a possibility.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede.
Also,
It'll help you adjust.
I do not believe a single word he said about, like, not knowing why we're here. Bullshit. He knows exactly why we're here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Quit following me.
Hey. Is here the food area? That's where I would be most of the
There's no
time.
need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
So you need to work for your second meal.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
Soviet hymn plays in the background loudly.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
That's nice at
In the
least.
Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me.
Keep them sedated with meal, bread and circus.
So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
That's how the Romans did it to keep their masses satisfied. Just bread and games.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's continue this way.
Paimon, I don't expect this charade takes any longer than maybe a day. We're already being escorted by the Duke, like... You're not gonna stay underground very long. No, don't say 3 weeks later. I don't want to stay here 3 weeks. Tag. This place is depressing. It's like Bioshock without the cool stuff in
This place is
Bioshock.
known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. You mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
Paimon, please.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
I do get why he's now a 5-star though. Makes sense. Though I do wonder when Navi is gonna come back into the story, because like she was really important for 4.0 and now she's just gone, so now I'm just wondering like where does it go? How do I get up there?
Squall Fury.
Do you like the music that is here? It's like weirdly fitting. I am the Wanderer. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna cheese my way to victory.
Squall Fury.
There we go.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
You fumbled it.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait, Fitzroy?
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later.
Is in Gerald Fitzroy, like the book writer? I don't know.
In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Also what I wonder is, do they keep the visions in here? Because that just sounds like a headache to me. If they kept the visions of everybody in here.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income.
I wonder how much theft there is though here.
As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
What are you doing here?
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
You're a horrible liar. Hang on a second. I need to go to the toilet real quick. I should have made a scene for that. I forgot. It's not gonna take too long.
Relax.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Right, I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me too much.
You think I have a sharp tongue?
Yeah.
Just tell it like it is. If some wind rises.
Rosolino. Why does some of the names here sound Italian? Like some sound French. They just. Okay. Hope she's doing well again. She was a bit under the weather a few days ago. Who are you?
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately. But thank you for your concern, Siegfried.
Unfortunately?
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Sigewin. I'm not sure that's how I don't know.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
If you are the only nurse, you are the head nurse as well, just by process of elimination, really. Let's be honest here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Yeah, he fucking knows exactly why we're here.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
I don't know about that. Like, in school, technically for me it was high school. But anyway, in school in Germany, we had a cafeteria as well. I never ate from that because I ate it once. I hated the food and decided, you know what, I'm not doing that. Instead, every day I'm gonna eat either. Oh, hello there. There goes my ADHD brain being like, oh look, shiny.
You even want
But yeah, so I went to the cafeteria once, hated it, never went again. I just ate kebab. Like most of the time when I had to do something, I just ate kebab. To be fair, kebab in Germany is delicious. If you ever go to Germany, you wanna eat a kebab.
Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Nicolette made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't. Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria.
Okay, what if you get somebody something that he can't eat? Like, what if somebody has a gluten allergy? Or a peanut butter allergy? No, he gets the peanut butter sandwich. What, are you gonna kill the guy or he has to go hungry? What the hell? What is that system? It's still a person, I guess.
Food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing.
Right?
Is he busy with work?
You have an allergy? Then die.
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Siegeween.
Isn't that the one that is Milusin? Milusin? I think she's a Milusin human hybrid, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him.
I just remember he said it's easy to talk to him. I just remember the first interaction that we have with him where Paimon just completely messed up. Absolutely made herself a clown. It was hilarious to watch.
In fact, right now I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
You know more than you let on.
After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well,
again, hang on. Again, they're way too far away from the food. They're gonna have to like bend over all the way to grab it again. Like, look, even if I.
Are you finished eating? Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges. Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else.
No, I actually wanted to sit. Because, like, this is so far away. Ugh, whatever. Alright. Well, we know that Lenny is here. That means he's looking for child as well. Or he has freed child. One or the other. Just know he's a little shit. And he's doing something here. Hang on.
Too slow.
Hello there.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way,
What?
Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Nervulette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission?
Yeah.
Or is
He probably knows more than what's letting on. Come on.
he probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny.
Why do you sound like a British police officer?
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, the dude looks scary, so we gave up. And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But, you mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate.
That's not true. The Duke knows.
We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
Yeah, Linny's gonna cause trouble. This bed looks incredibly hard, by the way.
You're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up. Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Okay, I know a lot of people hate Paimon, but I don't, so I can't be mad at him.
Bones, what are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
The wind rises. Squall and fury.
Whee! I'm gonna miss the Wanderer when I get Navia, because this exploration is just too good. Oh, it's further down. Wait, it's further down?
Too slow.
Where's this here? Okay, so I can teleport there whenever I want. Okay, I'm gonna get this here because this is annoying me. I wanna see the world. Hey, prison break, by the way. Casual prison break. How to break out of the prison. Just teleport out of it, forehead. Nope. There it is. Oh, the good music went out.
Too slow.
That's new. That is one of the newer ones.
Squall and fury.
See what I mean? He's just cheating. It's just cheating having him for exploration. There we go, now I can see the map. Don't look at the level. Okay, I haven't done a lot of exploration yet. But at least now I know where at least now I know where everything is. Yeah. Oh, I can just teleport to places here, that's nice.
Quit following me. Behold.
Where's this going? Is it drunk?
Squall Fury.
Oh no, there you go. Bum, ba, bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-dum-dum. Does this have to be that long though? Like, couldn't they have not afforded faster elevators? Run, Forrest, run! Although I'm flying in your face.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Don't be a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
Incorrect, but go on.
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meripede doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Okay.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Bitch. Don't jam. Don't jam. There we go.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
1. Ha ha ha.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, he probably just finished.
Hey. Wait. No, it's up. God. Ugh.
Slow. Quit following me. The wind rises.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Are you here, Lily? Are you here where you belong in the gutter? Guess not. I wonder how many people would get upset at me talking about Lenny like that, but I just don't like him. Too slimy.
Where could he be?
There we go. God damn it.
Hey, over here.
What are you, a Looney Tunes cartoon?
Oh, you scared Paimon! How'd you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, You scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Paimon, he's a magician. It's his whole gimmick to appear and disappear.
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
No, one of the weird things about the design of Linny and Lynette is this tear tattoo on their faces. Especially now that he's in prison, that is really worrying. If you know, you know.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
What, Linny and Lynette? Yeah, I know.
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
You stole? You stole from the audience?
He was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
Wait, did you legitimately... Okay, so if you did the story quest line for Linny, there is this whole mystery about his master and that he was falsely accused of being a thief. And now here he is using magic to steal from his people. Like, what the... Jesus.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep,
you are a little shit.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Linny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Hang on a second. Now. Did you hear that last sentence that he said? The conflict of the house, the interest of the house does not conflict with yours. For now. That means in the future, he will betray you if it benefits the house.
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries.
So we're just gonna ignore the fact that you that you heard a voice downstairs where the machine is? No, you're here for child. Stop lying to me. You're lying to me again, aren't you?
But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
I figured out.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
I think the Gnosis is in the machine. But go on.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The maid has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Normally, I was about to say, Paimon, you dumbass, you ask that first, then you say.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
That's how politics work, yes?
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
We had that discussion with the Wanderer, Paimon. Yes. They hate each other.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage.
Oh, why did the ball
By
pop
the
up
way,
like that?
I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis.
Yes.
You can trust us on that.
Yep.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well.
That is a slippery slope down being very...
I was
whatever.
prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today.
Paimon, you did nothing. Again.
Let's go get some grub!
Paimon, you never do something, you only do is fly around.
Squall and Fury.
It's on the other side, isn't it? Wait, that goes down. Why are you telling me to go down? There. Let's play some maze.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meat. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner.
Why do you sound like you are enjoying this way too much?
The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one...
Really?
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate. This is valuable information.
He is swindling us.
Life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me VOD. Bye-bye now.
That voice does not fit the man with such a mustache.
Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake info? Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation, but like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
I know there's probably a better way to get up there, but nah. Doing it the way that uses all my stamina.
Upon the gale.
Right.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here.
Okay.
Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
I feel like there's a better way for us to make money, like using our skills in battle. Excuse you? What? Why am I a child? Oh, is it because of the vision I have of him? Wait, what is this? Where did he go? Wait, there was a guy here. There was... What is happening? Oh, okay. this was on purpose. I thought that was a bug.
Are you awake, traveler? Hmm? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here.
Why can I suddenly do that? Then again, I never had a vision on my own, so maybe...
What did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons.
Why are you so happy about it?
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
I arrive at the production zone.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
Riveting gameplay. That's exactly why people come to watch a stream. Watch a guy look at colors and then do the thing like Simon says. Then again, a lot of people watch Poppy's playtime and that's literally one of the objectives there, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I could...
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet.
So what do you want from us then?
I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
That is mean. I'm using it.
Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
Well, guess what we're doing, Paimon?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Hang on, if his closest friends forgot about it, how do you know about him? You should have also forgotten about him. That's not how it works. You're telling us bullshit.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? Alright.
So this is my second day working.
Whoa! Isn't this the super La Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite? What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing Child, he must have been there all the time.
That's why I wanted to go there. Nope, that's the wrong one. There's stuff just popping into my game right now, and I don't know if that has to do with the stream or not. Didn't know the eye effect on the Wanderer are weird.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
And if we lose the game...
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the... Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up.
This
If
is
you can complete
Simon
4
Says.
rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons.
It's not Simon Says, but it's
The
like...
second you mess up
I
the
forgot the
order,
name of the
you'll lose.
game.
Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
Why do they sound British sometimes? Because I know how this game works, don't worry. Do give me that Primogen though.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
That's pretty boring.
Not bad. Not bad.
Seems we had a productive day.
No visions.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feels completely exhausted from yesterday.
Again, he didn't do
What do you
anything.
have planned for us? Right, we just...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work?
Sure. Let's just...
That's not how fast this goes normally.
Nice! We did well today. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore.
Paimon.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, work, and more work. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been... Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going... But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this? Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so What do you think is going on? Is this the bad... No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the number.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks
How could that... what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even... Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positive...
Something seems off.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Okay, let's see if we can find any new leads. Off we go.
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who...
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you. Well, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Well, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person. What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
Why are you teasing him? Why are we teasing him? The poor man is having a fucking heart attack just thinking a nervous breakdown. And here we are being like, haha, I'm gonna tease you. What is our end goal here? Except being annoying. Yeah, cruelty, yes. Delicious cruelty. Hello, you.
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegewein when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegewein gets off to.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegewein's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Oh, they bring it back. I love it. I don't know why it took me so long. They're actually bringing it back. This is great. We're doing the investigation things again. I can't wait to mess everything up.
Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Siegewein? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts. Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Okay. She has a fan. That's... I don't know why we find that noteworthy, but maybe it'll come back up in the investigation again.
The wind rises.
Hang on. Let's check here. Give me that stuff, please.
Squall and fury.
Hello, Lynette.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh,
okay.
Before I forget, this is for you.
What is this?
Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
They're trying to buy our favor.
Quit following me.
But again, anything better than to play that boring game. Oh, wait. I'm getting this one.
Too slow.
Wait, why are you here? A kid in green? What kid in green? Did I miss somebody? I swear to God, I hate these layers. Why is an emerald here as well? Like, what? There are so many weird people in this place. There's something down here. I can't swim. Of course I can't swim down. The one time where it would be interesting to swim down and see what is down there, we can't do that. Wait, is there no TP down here? There is. I missed it. Damn it!
Squall and fury. Jesus Christ. The wind rises.
This is what I get for not checking everything out. Give me that. Good. Got that unlocked. I can TP here whenever I want and don't have to wait for the elevator like an idiot. Hey, it's Deacon.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your for it after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
What are you, his fanboy? Linny is probably here somewhere. Oh, there she is.
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, Traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work. Are you talking about pets or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently.
So yes, this is the half one.
It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted. Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body, make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves.
But she's here daily, so she couldn't be that. Stuff isn't adding up. Stuff is just not adding. Did I go to the right place? Yes, I did.
Investigating and go rest? Okay, you should rest up. So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about?
That is the question.
Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Then it looks like, well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
God, this cough doesn't want to go away.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feels completely exhausted from yesterday. What do you have planned for us?
What do you have planned for us? Let's see. Choose to go to a bunker in the afternoon and get information. Okay.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up? Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
See if you're gonna get good normal stuff now.
Oh, just a regular meal. What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough. All right, then get ready.
Why am I playing this? Ugh. Let's go, Tolma.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Game, please target the one that I can target. That's too slow. This minigame is...
Trains really
Oh
shouldn't be
god.
underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights.
How did I show my strength? How did me place... Huh? What are you talking about? Explain yourself.
Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But we don't know anything about the fight.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything...
Huh. Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away.
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest...
What are these rules?
I think I can let
I'm
you
so I'm confused.
Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose? And what do you mean by...
How would I know? No, but I've heard a story about According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the... In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh? We will?
Yeah,
You're
it's...
not serious, are you?
Yeah, it's Child. Of course, that idiot.
Here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon. Seems you've made up your mind.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try.
I'm sorry, how many?
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon.
Only 3,000 of those? Ugh.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. What do you have planned? After working here, like doing this. Yeah.
Okay. Come on. I don't want to do that stupid minigame, it's stupid. It's boring.
Whoa. thinking now. What would you like to do this afternoon?
You're talking about cruelty, by the way. This is cruelty. Making people just do the weird thing.
Been there all the time.
That is just weird. Imagine one day you're eating a nice steak dinner, and then the next day you just get, I don't know, piss and salad.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the
Le Grappler.
Demon Horde.
Who named him? He needs a better manager.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves?
I was about to say.
Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler... Anyway, for this match... Huh? For both? I could tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me...
Oh, no need, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
Alright then, if you're absolutely...
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupons.
Oh, hello Finn. Didn't see you here. We don't even get to watch the match. The game was just like, no.
Looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early.
No, thank you for the word request, but I'm not accepting that. There they are.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
How are we supposed to know?
Huh? Package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe the... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it!
Paimon, calm down.
Huh? What is it? Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too.
Oh, now you have the courage.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost. Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away.
I saw that face. That face was hilarious.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay? What do you have planned? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
How many days am I in now? I feel like I'm 6 days, 7 days into my containment here. And down we go.
If there's no way to send it all out, maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico.
I'm so upset. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
That's rude.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Pretty much.
Fine. I know, I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Indeed, my friend. Oh, you're actually here for once. Thank God. Thought I would have to teleport to 300 different points in the map. Did I miss something? Am I in the wrong spot? Am I down? No, okay. Don't answer that question tag. I can see you typing. I know I can't, but I know you are.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought...
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did you? Are you both...
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it.
Why not?
You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide. Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Why is Fanta suddenly important? Like, what the hell is going on? That was the drink that Navia took, that was supposed to take to get transformed into goo.
Hey, what are these papers? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to... Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns.
Have you considered making grape-flavored Fanta?
We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. What we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
I still don't understand how anything is connected. I'm missing the connecting tissue. What is the connecting tissue I am missing?
We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food. Add some food, some water. This cough. No, I don't know why I bothered to go and grab like the water for me. If I drank like for during the stream, if I drink half of it on the way there, I don't know what's going on with me, honestly. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get Yeah.
Nothing is happening.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it.
Same.
Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow.
What, they ate now?
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's skip work for now.
Hey, not objective. Do I have enough now, actually? Yes, I do. Cool. Bing, bing.
Squall Fury.
So right now we have a weird liquid that got sent to us, and we got weird meat when we overworked ourselves. I have no idea what's going on. What is it doing?
Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
I like how it doesn't give a damn but we hitting him.
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around. Impressive.
So, now can you tell us about...
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Good, let's go.
Even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
You're full of shit.
But what's even
Paimon,
scarier
calm
is
down.
that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms. And keep...
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter, learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
God, you're so melodramatic.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh into... Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Come on, Paimon, I beat gods on regular...
When will all the secrets end?
Paimon, I fight Archons on the Sunday, like, basis, okay? We good. We are good. Archons, cannibals, nothing. I don't give a damn anymore about anything, I'll be completely honest with you.
Just stay away from...
Rude.
What? What are you saying? You should...
Oh, are we asking about that?
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of...
Wow, rude.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate?
Yeah, we'll investigate during the night. We're gonna just straight up ask a guy if there's cannibals on his prison. I'm sorry, what do you expect to happen exactly? Yeah, sure, we know them, it's George. He always has great stew on Sundays. Don't know why what meat he uses though. What? What are we expecting exactly out of this? You know, talking about stew and barbecues and stuff like that reminds me of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I do have to get it. Seems like a good game.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't...
well... right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has...
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
Okay. Oh, hello, Tag. Are you back now? Did you go eat?
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
We're talking about pipe cleaning. There's no innuendos here.
Cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Yeah, right?
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
We're gonna do something suspicious and wrong.
So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days you mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did... Paimon knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll...
That's sweet. After the stream, I think I'm gonna go grab myself a snack as well. Just because I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm a hungry boy.
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might
Leftover mac and cheese with flaked tuna. I never had that, I'll be honest. I have a schedule put up, I think. I remember having a schedule. Hang on, now you... Well, I can't check right now, but anyway. Should now... For today, I'm gonna be until like for 1.5 more hours. Okay. And I'm probably... Yeah, I figured. So I'm gonna see where Child is. Let me guess, he was also running around during nighttime? Which part of the fortress has plants in them? How do they grow in here? There's no light.
Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time? Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. Okay, well it's about time for us to get
Oh yeah, you didn't see that, by the way.
to avoid the patrolling guards.
So a lot of stuff has been happening since you went. I don't know how much you caught up with. Basically, we explored all the areas here. We found out a bunch of weird rules. The first one was working 3 days without a break. We got a weird box full of weird meat in them. The second was bet on in the pancreas, the Colosseum. I'm going to call it Colosseum because it's easier for me to pronounce. We needed to bet on both fighters at the same time, and then we got a vial, like a liquid bottle full of weird stuff. And now the other hidden rule is to not go and check the pipe cleaning procedures because apparently they're cannibal there. Paimon got scared, but then I just told her, listen, we fight Archons on a Sunday basis, okay? We are fine. We are completely fine. Nothing's gonna happen to us anytime soon.
The wind rises.
And now we're trying to find out where Child went because that guy just couldn't stay still here.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Eat
Yeah,
day lumine
scram.
booty, lol.
Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Oh.
Do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... Alright. I guess that's proof enough for me.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the Fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow. But has a child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone.
Okay.
And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something...
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
He got bodied by Novilat. He can't be slowed down and stopped. He's in prison! That means he's already got stopped.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Alright. Keep quiet and follow us.
Spawn Fury.
I know inmates are like people aren't the smartest, but that's like really dumb.
Impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Which is what I am.
The child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible...
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the...
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here.
Am I not the diver? Freminet.
We finally learned
This is who we're getting.
Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Freminet, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Freminet help us. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened.
That is true. Let's see.
We can finally relax. I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
That's that act complete. Is that it then? Is that the end? Oh no, it continues. Good. There's a card there.
Huh? Wait, look over there. Isn't that? It's one of Linny's cards. Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information.
Alright then.
Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the
You do?
sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
I wonder how long this act here goes. Hey, it's free Primogems. I'll take it. I don't know how many I'm gonna have at the end of this. I'm going to assume I'm gonna have 11 wishes. It's gonna be very satisfying. Oh, I transformed myself the last second. I would have died otherwise.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Help.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
Oh, so the US justice system then. I see, I see.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
Wait, do you wanna go back to your family or do you not wanna go back to your family? What? I feel like these are supposed to be lines for two different actors, but they all got scrunched into one.
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Isn't that true?
I don't know. There are 4 people there, but only 2 actors.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
No, is there more stuff that I can eavesdrop in here?
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Wait, I just realized that there was a woman there. Is this a like unisex person? Oh god, that raises a lot of more problems that I don't even want to go into.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Did we?
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
I love the voice actor of this, the ginger guy.
You sure know how to embellish.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Ah, are you the one that gave us the mysterious meat?
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking,
wait,
that means we share similar tastes.
I'm confused.
Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Well, I hope he has something actually useful.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
I am confused about where the storyline is going right now.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
So the sick bay has something important to do.
Wait a second. You don't think...
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
You guys are two stooges. At least I got something useful out of this. Hang on. It's too warm in my room. I need to get that jacket off. Oof.
Following me. Behold.
Wait, what is this? Oh, right. That's another wish.
Hey, you over there?
A bit rude.
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Why am I playing this card game even in prison?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Correct.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? All right. Nope.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes.
I mean,
There are lots
fair
of
enough.
card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi. Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived? Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Yes.
Yes, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
Was he a Duke before he came in here or after?
To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie. A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just...
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Okay, I can TP, thank God. What do you mean it's up there? Oh, right, he's upstairs. I forgot about that, never mind. I thought I gotten rid of the elevators, but no, the curse still haunts me. Linny, why are you standing there? Why are there no guardrails here?
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo.
Oops, I
you
misclicked.
have my full and undivided attention.
Keep accidentally misclicking to try to fix everything. Then I tap out of the game.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Yes, that was why.
Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. No need to thank me. This was always a part of our mission after all. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information is...
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
Hang on a sec.
And after that,
3 times a month.
It'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna do the math. It's just, it sounds very stupid.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremenay's report on Master Child's whereabouts, Fremenay's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremenay.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off.
Okay,
Listen
what do you want?
You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit. I'll believe
I was more teasing you, but okay.
from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
Alright, then we'll head out as soon.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days.
I hope this is one way I can take a break, because I might want to go to the toilet real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. Actually, let me go see if I can find something. Hang on. Why did I have so many images in my editing files? There we go. There we go. I'll be right back. I'm back. We get rid of this image then. There we go. Ba, ba, ba.
There seem to be several people inside.
Oh.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so... Someone, please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Failed alchemy to use as that, okay.
Traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion.
Let me take a look. Please lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Doesn't she say she can immediately see?
You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Eh? Oh, that's good. But...
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. And here? Huh? But based on my initial check... what about here? I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
I mean, I had some really bad food poisoning before, so I know where this can go.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover with it. Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know?
Wait, you're a prisoner?
They have crimes and gotten locked up here as a result. They still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
That's not what the subtitles say?
Released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
What do you mean? He has a chronic disease. He needs to come here every so often. Woman, calm down.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that.
I don't know if you realize, by the way, the shadow of her nose swapped places.
His name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you... No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
No, I had two couples fighting.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest. Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to blander, less stimulating foods. And don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest. We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under... Oh, so you're the best of companions. Don't worry, she'll recover soon. You're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long... Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
Behold!
I think for next stream I need to have like a bottle of water right next to me because I'm getting thirsty so often. I'm not even talking that much.
To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death! No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary? Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
The 9th day arriveth. And I sound like a one idiot. One or the other, really.
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough.
I don't know if I agree with that, but go on.
Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
Okay.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
She's been captured.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sijuin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an
Okay, then let's head over.
Squall and Fury.
Wee.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange.
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were... Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here.
Okay.
Might have been found out because the bunny knows if you're sick or not. The bunny doesn't.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right?
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down, which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse... Wait, this thing? The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Where Lynette going?
Too slow.
There are some books here and a few files. They all, advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patient. These sure are some interesting books. She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it the...
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Well, now this seems fine.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she...
Wriothesley. Did he do...
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But what?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear... You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulette, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different... I'd like to know that too. Don't panic, just think everything over. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds...
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
So he's We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and if Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Wait, don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the...
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please, talk some sense into...
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. Someone! Please help!
Whoa! Are you okay?
These two. As expected, what a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also... Oh my! What's wrong, little one? Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use, we have to catch up to him! He's already out of sight! How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office!
come out and face me.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
Okay.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to...
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in... You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine... No, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and...
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not? What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think—
Wait, you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so...
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Parents' evening?
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
Sorry I'm not saying anything, this is really interesting.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6.
Wait,
2. 1. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk—
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still had... Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. According to Collins, the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half-hour Fonta's internal reports suggest... I've been told that the infirmary... We often see Miss Sijuin... The research note said that the Melusine... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, we often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near their... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half-hour... I've been told that the infirmary is... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the... Fonta's internal reports suggest we often see Miss Sijuin... The Fonta promoter has been... We often see Miss Sijuin We often see Miss Sijuin... The Fonta promoter has been struck... The research note said... I've been told that the infirmary...
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row.
Oh god, she has it again. I didn't even realize.
In the welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sigewin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sigewin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Yes. Okay. Who sent the pack? Is it the Fanta?
According to Collins, the Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new.
Where does the central look that way? No, that is this one. Hang on. That is this one here. Why did only those who buy tickets receive the package?
The research note said that according to Collins, the I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The Fanta promoter.
I think it's the Fanta promoter. And who sent the? I want to say Hage, but it makes no sense. No, it makes no sense. It must be this. Holy shit! I'm good.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
What are you saying? Tomato juice exists?
The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
That's dumb. I kind of love it though.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing... You'll pay for this!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewin, though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigewin...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the wood. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Jesus Christ.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You...
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarand. My door.
Freminet.
What's going on? What is Clarand doing here?
Work.
Alright. Kind of.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to...
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Frem...
I'll talk to Clarand while you get Freminet to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single...
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving?
Please, look after Mr. Freminet for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... well, you can see how that boy's doing.
I thought he only needed a drink. Got to be dosed in it. So how did Freminet not get... like, the primordial water rules don't make sense to me right now.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved 2.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Confusion.
Rinny, are you okay?
I don't get the rules of primordial water at all right now.
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Huh? Freminet?
He'll be fine. But for now...
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us? The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Did you miss that? Yeah, they were gonna roll.
Probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
I want to know that as well. I might extend the stream a little bit until I finish this, because I want to know what happened. This makes no sense to me. Look at that. I need to up.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Come on, get up. Jesus Christ, I thought I'd just yeeted myself off the bridge. What is this? Okay.
You're so happy just to see
What are you talking about, Wanderer?
how childish.
What sun are you talking about? Haven't seen the sun in a few days.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here. The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Travel. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Am I gonna play now, streaming it? Sounds like it.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
That name is just funny to me, I'll be honest. Oh, I forgot to press the button. Damn it! He's a Claymore user, yeah? Yeah, he is.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
I missed the Wanderer here. That would have been such a non-issue. Does this just rotate? Yes, it does. That means I fucked up. There we go. What is this? Oh, he gets another one. Hang on, did I screw up? No? I think I screwed up by going down here. Yes, I did. Down you go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute buffoon. Down we go! Oh. What is happening? Okay then, that happened.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well. The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be. There are traces here too. I need to keep.
Sorry about that.
Traces are gone, but I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait, what the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Weird thing to say when it's underwater.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
I forgot to click again.
I can't die here. I have to push on.
That happened, I guess. It shouldn't have affected Child though, he's not from Fontaine.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child...
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Linny?
No, please go on without me.
Linny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself...
Understood.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
And another more primals. Like, is this... Do I have to stop here? I feel like I have to stop here. This just keeps on going. Alright. This is, I think, is a good point to stop for now. I'm gonna continue this on Monday, if I remember correctly, my schedule correctly. So, if you want to see that, go over there. I'm gonna head out in a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like, please follow me. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, before we go though. Before we go. Ba-ba! That feels good. That feels so good. I'm sorry, that was incredibly loud probably. So, right now, we have 157 wishes. Just not enough to guarantee C0 Navia, and definitely not enough to guarantee C6 Navia anytime soon. So we'll have some fun. It will take a while. In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you want, just leave me a follow. I'm gonna end it now, so see y'all.